is Thursday, March 25th. I am your host, Casey Phoenix, and this is my daily thought. Okay, I had told everyone that I was doing some messages for certain signs after I did the tarot card readings, which today I'm doing a message for Taurus, and then tomorrow I will be doing a message for Virgo. I didn't plan on doing a message for Virgo, but due to what happened yesterday where I randomly ended up saying Virgo while I was preparing and talking to myself, and yes, I talk to myself, don't judge me. Well, you can judge me, I don't care. But when I was talking to myself, I accidentally said the name Virgo as I was preparing for yesterday's daily thought. And I was like, you know what? I'll take that as a sign. I believe that things happen as they're supposed to happen. So I decided to set this up to do a message for Virgo tomorrow. And then after that, that will be all of the signs. I'm not going to do them for every single sign. It was just certain signs I wanted to do a message for due to some of the previous readings that have happened. As for this weekend, it's going to be a movie recommendation. So back to the regular order of things, because I know I've been hitting you guys with tons of tarot card readings, whether it was March mid-month energy readings or whether it was April readings. Starting this coming weekend is back to business. So yeah, I'm going to do a movie recommendation this weekend. It will be uploaded Saturday or Sunday, more than likely Saturday, but it could be Sunday. And then things will pretty much flow the same. I probably won't do an April mid-month energy reading until it gets closer to the middle of April, because next weekend should be, I think, the 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. So so weekend after next, I guess, would be a mid-month April energy reading. Anyways, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is on Apple, Spotify, Google, Anchor, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Bullhorn, Overcast, and many other podcasting platforms. And shout out to the Bullhorn community and the Overcast community, because I have a lot of listeners from that particular platform. And I thank all of you who have taken the time to listen to my episodes on my podcast. And also shout out to the Apple community too, because some people have been listening on Apple Podcasts. Spotify, just a little bit more than Apple, but yeah, shout out to all the people who have been listening and supporting the show. Okay, KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. So feel free to follow, give a like, subscribe, or whatever on social media. Obviously, if you're watching this video, if what I say resonates with you, don't forget to hit the like button. It helps the algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well if you're watching this on YouTube. That way you will know when I upload new videos. And don't forget to share, because sharing is caring. Now, Taurus, this is what happened. I was preparing to do postcards from Spirit, which is what I've been doing for the past day, I guess, 2 days, because I did Pisces and then I did Leo yesterday. So for the past 2 days, I've been doing the postcards from Spirit. And one card came out, and then I was like, oh, well, let me go ahead and take one more card. And as I was shuffling, 2 cards came out, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I have to read 3 cards again. So, Taurus, here we go. Okay, for the first postcard from Spirit, dearest you, since you're on Earth, you understand how buildings are built, yes? A good solid foundation, and yet flexibility too, in case of an earthquake. Truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it is built from a solid base, whether it be an idea that takes form one step at a time or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured, and built. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see this is true in your life at this time. And I need to turn one of my laptops sound down. That threw me off. All right. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly. as well as do a general sight check to ensure your hard work is being supported. Do this and know you are building your life on a perfect and sound foundation that will allow you to welcome the many miracles waiting to come visit. We're so happy for you and so intrigued by what you're building. That is the first postcard from Spirit. The second postcard from Spirit: Dearest you, going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now is the time for you to act, to stir up some energy and put those plans into action. There are many windows of opportunity that open, but close quickly when you don't take the risk and go for it. Today, be confident that your hard work will pay off, and you'll feel that satisfaction and fulfillment of reaching your desired outcome. It might turn out even better than you expected. Isn't that amazing? Remember, however much work you're willing to put in, we will match it tenfold on our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life. So just do it. Loving you so, so much. Right? And now for the third postcard from Spirit. Dear you, there is a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life. Go with the flow, and in no time you'll reach what you have your heart and hopes set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow cycles of your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we're right there with you with our little umbrella drinks, smiling at your success. Love you so very much. So these were your 3 postcards from Spirit. Now, Taurus, I've read those. I pulled out my tarot cards as well, I usually pull 1 or 2 cards just to see if there's any other messages that need to be brought up. So, let me get this going here. I'm using my Egyptian tarot today. That one was the one that told me to pick it up. So that is what I'm doing. Are there any other messages for Taurus in addition to the postcards from Spirit? Are there any other messages for Taurus in addition to the postcards from Spirit? Are there any other messages for Taurus in addition to the postcards from Spirit? Thank you. Let's see what card this is. Oh, wow. King of Pentacles. So with this particular card, this is more about stability. And as a matter of fact, with your reading for the April energy reading, I'm pretty sure it might have been yours. But King of Pentacles is earth energy. So Taurus, you, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm pretty sure it was you, because I've done a lot of readings, that you had the family tugging on both sides is the energy I was picking up. King of Pentacles is about stability. And I feel like this was the card that came out, or it might have been for Pisces too, that the King of Pentacles came out. Regardless, one of the cards that came out was the 3 of Pentacles. which is working towards stability. But with the King of Pentacles, there might be someone in your life, or you might have to embody this energy. The King of Pentacles, it is a stable energy. Also, the King of Pentacles knows how to take charge. All the kings know how to take charge in their own way. Whether it's the King of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Swords, or King of Cups, they all know how to take charge in their own way. However, since it is a King of Pentacles that came out, I believe that this is specifically more towards you. And you need to embody this energy to take charge of the things that are going on in your life. You're going to have to be the one who takes the lead, I feel, is what may be going on with this. Are there any other messages? Are there any other messages? But yeah, it's abundance. What card came out? Which one's this one? Okay, so Four of Cups came out. Four of Cups. The thing that's coming out, I was about to say don't miss the blessings, but before that, what I naturally wanted to say, the first thing that came to mind was don't block the blessings, which usually the Four of Cups is you're missing an opportunity, you're focusing on other things, but that's not what came to me. Those aren't the first words that came to me when I pulled this. Something said don't block the blessings, which I guess if you're not paying attention to, or if you're so focused on something else and the universe is trying to give you something, if you're not focusing on it, you're not directly blocking it, but you're blocking it, if that makes sense. So, but that's the first thing that came out to me when I was holding this card. That's the first thing that came up. Don't block the blessings. So there is an unseen or hidden, I'm going to say hidden. I don't want to say hidden. Hidden implies that you can't see it. The Four of Cups it's there. You're just not looking at it. So how can I articulate this? What's the best way to articulate this with don't block the blessings? Pause for a second and take account of everything around you. You might have overlooked something. Pause for a second and take account of everything around you. Everything, whether it's material, whether it's emotional, whatever. Just, I know the Hangman didn't come out and the Hermit didn't come out, but this is just my suggestion. Just pause for a moment and look at everything around you and just assess, take in everything around you and see if you can see it like the Hangman, even though it didn't come out, but this is just my suggestion based off of the energy that I'm feeling. And see if you can figure out how to view things differently. And also, viewing things differently, that's what a king does, too. A King of Pentacles. And again, the King of Pentacles is very slow with their decisions. They don't make fast decisions. They don't make quick decisions. They check things first, and they're making sure the foundation is right. Hence, Earth energy, Pentacles. I recommend that you pause for a second. If you have any chaos going on in your life right now, I feel that there's something available to you that you may not have thought you could utilize. Where it may be a situation where you're kind of aware of it, but you're like, oh no, that's not going to work. Or there may have been an idea. out of the, 3 or 4 ideas that you came up with. And you may have been like, oh, no, that idea won't work. I'll focus more on these ideas. Go back to that other idea. Pause for a second and just make sure you have the right view of things, because there's something available to you, is what this 4 of Cups is telling me. Don't block your blessings. So yeah, that's my message for you, Taurus. Anyways, I'm going to get going now. Thank you again to everyone for your support. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, be blessed.